Skip it up and that up. So, I bought an Xbox One from GameStop for 99 bucks, and we're gonna see if this bad boy is worth it. Let's get into it. The BenQ EX2780Q 27-inch monitor has a gorgeous Quad HD IPS 144Hz panel, HDR combined with Brightness Intelligence Plus technology, and a powerful 2.1 channel 5-watt speaker set, giving it the best built-in audio I've ever heard in a monitor. Click the affiliate link in the description to find out more. So yes, this is a deal that GameStop was having on Black Friday. They are selling the original. Keyword is original. So if you're like stopping this video now and running out to go get an Xbox One for 99 bucks, hold on. The original Xbox One, the OG Xbox One, the fat Xbox One for 99 bucks. And it comes with a controller, the power brick, comes with the console, comes with an HDMI cable. It doesn't come with a Kinect, I don't think anyway. No, it doesn't come with a Kinect. And I was like, the curiosity just got to me. Look, yes, this is the old Xbox One. It's not going to do any HDR. You can't play 4K Blu-rays on it, blah, 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 blah. But with Microsoft trying to push the Xbox One S All Digital Edition for $149 on Black Friday, this being 99 bucks and still giving you a disc drive might actually be interesting, because think about it. Controllers for the Xbox One, if you get them plain vanilla normal with no kind of sale, are I believe 60 bucks. So for $30, $39 more, not even the cost of two controllers when they're priced normally, you get a console. And if you were super duper casual and you're on the fence, and if this thing doesn't suck and is not a giant train wreck, which I have a feeling it might be, even though it's supposedly refurbished, it might be a good deal. I don't know. So I got my deadly plastic knife here. Let's crack this bad boy open and see if it sucks. It's not like I could return it. They know me at that GameStop, so I wouldn't be a scumbag and do that. So I'm stuck with an old OG Xbox One. And oh man, I already see a whole bunch of scratches all over everything. Okay, all right. Top view. All right, we got top view there. Yes, we do. So we got the Xbox One controller. This is actually what I'm most interested in. Has little stickers on it. How does this feel? Buttons click. Nothing sticky. Okay. Triggers feel good. Bumpers feel good. Okay, we're already in a good place. The controller does not feel like complete. Let's see how the battery compartment looks. Any leaky batteries? Nope. And it looks like someone actually did refurbish this, because if you could see in my crappy top camera, they actually unscrewed it. They went through the seal and unscrewed it and I guess checked it. So, okay. Has a couple scuffs on it, but the system's from 2013, maybe 2014. When did they stop? 2015? No, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But so far we got a controller out of it. We got a wireless Xbox One controller that feels like it's in good shape. Hopefully it works. I think it does. Hey, they even give batteries. Alkaline batteries too from Kendall. Kendall, if you're watching this, thank you for the batteries. Kendall? Whatever, it's free batteries. If they're new and they work, who cares? Thank you, Kendall. HDMI cable. Is it long? Alright, it's alright. Doesn't feel like garbage. If it works, it works. It's long enough to connect to your TV. There you go. Alright, so we got that. We got that. This is the OG Xbox One, like I said. So we got the power brick here. Looks like a cat may have gotten into a fight with it, because we got some scratches up on top there. But again, who cares? It's a power brick. It's going to go behind your home entertainment center or wherever. Maybe I'll put it up my ass if I'm bored.
And my hairy ass.
And if it works, that's all that matters. The rubber feet are there. Yeah, and you know what? I could tell they actually opened this and checked it too, because if you see, they went into the rubber feet and checked it. Okay, they may have actually refurbished this. I'm kind of surprised. Now, though, it is time for the main event. And what did they do to the Did they, like, mill the top of this to make all the scratches? That's so weird. What the hell happened? Go away. Wait, hold on. Stop. Before we get to that, do they really have... here's how to use your... If you need this, don't play video games. Here's how to... We have the eject button. Here is how you put your disc in. What do we have back here? Oh, okay, the syncing the controller part, I could see some people. Doesn't the console actually... Yeah, it explains it to you. I just did it on the Xbox One X. You shouldn't need that piece of paper. Shame on you if you do. Okay, so... Alright, it doesn't look that... I don't know, did it come from the factory like this? Like, look at the top here. It looks like they took a sander to it and said, oh, it's... Because it's... I almost think what they did was, oh, it's scratched up. Let's just scratch the living shit out of it. And just, we'll give it a matte finish instead of a glossy one. I almost feel like that's what they did. It looks like they had a sander or something. But again, who cares? It's $99. I don't care if I don't care if there was a piece of dog crap on top of it. How does the I/O look? Let's look at the I/O. So, does it look like a gorilla tried to shove in it to TV? All right, the plastic on the outside looks a little scuffed. I don't know if you can make sure it's in frame here. But the HDMI, the metal of the HDMI ports look fine. No, this looks like it's in pretty okay. We got our Kinect. So if you want to get that newfangled Kinect and turn your Xbox on with your voice, you can. But yeah, this is looking good from the back. Okay, let's take a look at the sides here. We got our USB 3 port there. You got your sync button right here. I'm not feeling a click. That scares me. Okay. That's not... I don't remember if you felt... I know this is a touch button in front. That is in this. I am feeling no response from there. I don't know about that, kids. All right, so we have a little bubble behind the Xbox button. And we got... It doesn't look that bad, though. I'm a little concerned about this sync button for the controller, though. I'm a little concerned. So let me pause my magical cameras here, get this hooked up to a monitor, and see if we can even sync a controller to the Xbox One. Okay, so now I have set up the Xbox. I powered it on. And what was weird was now it's working fine, but this controller initially wouldn't sync up with this $99 Xbox One. Doesn't that top just look gorgeous, beautiful? That sanded down looks like it went through a wood chipper look. But now it works. It's fine. I'm not really sure what happened, but all right, I'm gonna set this thing up. Oh yeah, the sync button works, by the way. It's fine. So I'm going to set this thing up and see if it explodes. And I'll have a camera behind me and we'll play some games and see if it starts smoking. This is what the fan sounds like. I'll shut up for a second. I don't remember if that's what the Xbox One, the original, I think it did actually sound like that, but whatever. So far, it's working. All right, so we're updating. Wi-Fi was working, but I plugged it in gigabit Ethernet because why not? Why make it take a lot longer? I'm going to go through, like I said, the setup process, and we'll play some games. I got to go get some games actually from my bedroom, and then we'll try them out. Okay, let's see if second time is a charm. Now, the first time I put this in here, it didn't read the disc. Didn't sound like it was struggling, though, and I've had that problem with my Xbox One X, too. Not that it wouldn't read the disc, but it was like the software was just being weird and the drive didn't sound like it was struggling. So I'm not going to hold it against this OG Xbox yet. So let me put it back in here and see what happens. Hear it reading. All right, and yeah, and it doesn't sound like it's struggling. I don't think that was anything physically wrong with the Blu-ray drive. There it is, and you hear it installing. Sounds fine. All right, we'll let Call of Duty Modern Warfare install, and we'll see if it plays all right. Installing away. It's working though. Doesn't seem to be struggling to read the discs, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this controller though that came with it, I'm gonna have to get it exchanged because D-pad doesn't really, it's not sticky or anything, so I'm kind of surprised, but it's finicky and I don't know. But so the controller, whatever, they'll give me an exchange. So the console so far, so good. Like I said, I've had that, it wasn't even an error. It's just like you put the disc in, it read it normally, and then it just didn't respond. My Xbox One X just did that a few days ago too. It's like a software bug within the Xbox One operating system. So I'm not going to hold that against it yet. If another game, if like 2 other games do that and it struggles to read them, we'll have a different story. So it doesn't sound like it's like churning or chugging, and it doesn't, the laser, it's like having trouble focusing. So, all right. Anyway, I'll shut up now. It's still in, I'm going to wait. I'm sure I could play some modes, but I just want the game installed, man.
And my hairy ass.
All right, so I put the disc in of Doom and installed Doom on the $99 OG Xbox, and it's running fine. The controller is completely hosed, though. The left analog stick is rough, and it feels like it's worn out. The D-pad doesn't work properly. Yeah, this controller is just borked. So, yeah, I'm going to be bringing the controller back and getting a new one. And I'm playing really bad right now. And yeah, so far, so good with Doom. It seems to be running fine. And again, I know it's an old console, man, and yeah, it doesn't have all the niceties of even the Xbox One S, but it's $99. For the price of a controller, you get a whole system with a controller. Just make sure your controller is not in piss poor shape like mine. And can you really complain about this for like a secondary system for maybe as a cheap gift for someone or for your kids so they have something to use in their playroom? Don't really think so. Next, I'm going to try Modern Warfare. I installed that too from disk, so both games installed properly from the disk. Just to let it be known the disk drive works okay on this. All right, so here is me playing 2019's Modern Warfare, and it runs fine on this $99 OG Xbox. Well, okay, it runs like crap, and the frame rate's all over the place, but that's not the console being defective. It's just the OG Xbox and the Xbox One S have a tough time running the newest Modern Warfare because it's just too much game for it. But it's still playable, and I had a good time playing a couple online matches in Modern Warfare. So it works. That's all that needs to be said. So far, so good with this used old Xbox One. Okay, so I've used the $99 Xbox One. I played Doom. I played Modern Warfare. I tried it out for a while. So I recommend that you get one for like a secondary console or maybe put into a secondary room or to give to young kids because you don't want to spend that much money. Yes. There's some caveats though. This is far from perfect. First off, aesthetically, as you see, I mentioned this in the earlier part of the video, this thing looks like it's been through a wood chipper. I don't know what the hell happened up here. I don't know if when GameStop refurbished it, they thought it was a good idea to make this a matte finish by putting like a sander on here. I don't know what the hell happened, but it looks rough. But it has to be said, the system works fine. It installed the games I tried fine on here. The optical drive works. So the first time it didn't read a disc, but I don't think that was, I think that's a software bug. I've mentioned it before. My Xbox One X did that a couple times too, and it hasn't done it since. But don't think, the drive didn't sound like it was struggling. The controller is borked. I'm going to have to go get an exchange on it. One of the analog sticks is really, really, really rough. It almost feels like there's like sandpaper inside of it. D-pad doesn't work properly, and it had a couple problems connecting to the Xbox One. Now, before you think there's something wrong with the Xbox One and that's why it's not working properly with the controller, I tried it with another one of my Xbox One controllers, and it connected no problem first time every time. So it is just this controller, and it's not like an issue with connectivity on the actual console itself. But yeah, I mean, It's not pretty to look at, but it worked fine. And they even had like a $10 1-year warranty that you could have gotten with this too. So if it broke within a year, you could just get it exchanged and replaced or whatever. And that warranty has worked for me before at GameStop. I didn't get it. Like I said, I purposely got this for this video. So I'll probably maybe only use it from time to time or just throw it into a second room somewhere. And if it breaks, so be it. But if you get this, okay, say GameStop, I think it was a Black Friday only deal. If it isn't, I'll verify with them tomorrow and I'll have a little text down here saying if it's Black Friday or not. But if you get this as a gift for somebody, say GameStop runs this deal again like before Christmas and like, hey, remember Rich of Review Tech USA had a $99 Xbox One and his ran okay. Get it as a gift or whatever the case, just try it first. Try the crap out of it. Try it for a few days. Play a whole bunch of games on it. Make sure the controller is okay because my controller is not okay. And just make sure it works. And if it does, you're getting a console with a controller that usually goes for $60. You're getting a whole system for $99. And hey, as a secondary console to hang around the house to play still current generation games on, because we still have another year to go before next gen consoles. It's a pretty good deal, man. And unlike the Xbox One said, even though it doesn't do HDR and all that stuff and 4K streaming, you still have an actual drive to put games in, an optical drive. So something to be said about that too. So yeah, this wasn't that bad of a deal. And I hesitantly recommend it. Just if you buy one, just quadruple check this thing, man, to make sure everything's working on it. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Not bad, GameStop. Mine works okay. Just check the controllers more next time.
And my hairy ass.